Aye, boom. Today I'm going to be showing you the sauce on how to make Loski vocal samples just like this. Alright, so we're back like nothing ever happened, yeah? I'm going to be showing you a method that I use to make these type of vocal samples. It works for me, so it probably should work for you too. Before we get into this, if you could please drop a like and a comment, that would be fantastic. And also make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we're trying to push on to 9,000 subscribers. And also, I'm back giving away my drum kits. So I'm going to give it away to a random person that likes and comments on my second channel video that will be linked in the description and will also be pinned in the comment section. Alright, let's get into the sauce. Alright, so obviously these Loski kind of vocal type drill beats are literally like the most dominant thing in drill right now. Everybody's jumping on them. And also all producers are making them as well. So we're going to jump into a bank on contact called Sahara Voices. It's got loads of these kind of like ethnic Middle Eastern type vocal samples. So right now I'm just going to throw some notes together, see what sounds good. Oh, there we go. Probably repeat that as well. Something that I like to do as well, just because vocal samples can be pretty repetitive, I always like to change it at the end of an 8-bar. Yeah, there, like that. Alright, so now that we've got like some kind of vocal phrase together, we kind of want to add in something else in the background that kind of makes it a little bit more full. Because obviously this on its own isn't really enough. Put some like top notes into the vocal, and with these top notes I'm probably gonna like swamp them in reverb and probably like put some kind of EQ in them so they're a little bit more in the background, but just so it sounds a little bit different. So on this top line we've put on a stereo shaper, put on an EQ, put on Valhalla vintage verb, and we put on another EQ making it more sampled, and then it sounds like this with the original. So now we've got like two vocals, but one of them's kind of like a dry one and one's like processed and pushed to the back. The cool thing about Sahara Voices is down the bottom, it's got these kind of like extra texture sounds that you can add in. So to make things more full, I think I'm going to take the bass note. I'm going to play the bass note and I might add in some of these like little bongo kind of things. So realistically, we're kind of like creating like a bit of a composition here. This isn't really like the melody that we're going to use, but this is kind of like we're creating our own sample. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it into Fruity Slicer, and then from Fruity Slicer, we're going to create like the actual melody that we're going to use. And once I drop the melody in, I'm going to come on and select beat. If you're new to working with Fruity Slicer, you normally want to bring up the attack. This kind of takes away from the heavy like stop and start, like that kind of sidechain effect. You can also mess with the decay as well. These are the kind of the main two that you want to mess with. The TS is the length of the clip. So if you push this up, the length of your clip kind of expands and it plays more of the note than you want. And then beside it is your pitch. You can pitch it up, but you can pitch it down. For the sake of this, we're just going to pitch it up 3. So this is our like composition that we made. I'm just going to select everything and delete it. So you can hear that all the notes are playable here on the side. And now we're just going to create like a whole brand new melody from our sample that we made. So like I said, you always kind of want to switch up the vocal just a little bit. So again, towards the end of the 8-bar, we just switched it slightly. Alright, so we've moved higher up in the composition. So we're using different notes. The second vocal that we put in originally has kind of come into play. Now you can kind of hear that a little bit more. And now we've come up with this. Realistically, with a vocal thing, you can actually just use the 8-bar loop. You don't have to. But again, maybe in the verse section, you want to change it up for maybe an 8-bar. You can bring in this one. Just to spice things up even further, we've gone into Balkan Ethnic Orchestra. We're taking one of the pads from that. It sounds like this. And now everything rendered out together, it sounds like this. It might be a little bit too loud. Obviously, this kind of stuff kind of comes with a lot of trial and error. And to be honest, you can probably apply this to a lot of things as well. I'm actually going to leave the loop in the description. Free download if anyone wants to use it. Obviously not royalty free. But yeah, that's my little technique on how to sample some Loski vocal type beats. Like I said, if you're trying to win my drum kits, head over to my second channel. You gotta drop a comment on one of the videos. I'll be selecting them every single Friday. If you haven't already, make sure you like and comment on this video. It genuinely does help push the YouTube algorithm for me, because obviously I'm in the YouTube bad books right now. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching. Run me up on Instagram and Twitch, because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. See you later. Good luck.